Just need to push a little further so they can themselves cement a position in China. Well, as you can see, Croatia just boosted their hopes. They came out with a narrow victory against Hungary. While today the Netherlands will be taking on Poland. That has just tipped off already. Right now we're here in Brescia, Palla Leonessa, for one of the highly anticipated matchups. Remember, just because Lithuania have qualified, they're going to keep on pushing and try and boost their rankings. There you can see these two teams, as we mentioned, the visitors having already qualified for the tournament, while it will be whoever makes up that third place spot. Poland sitting there comfortably right now. Well, we say comfortably, but as you mentioned, Croatia just picking up their slim victory. Teams will be knocking on the door. Well, it's fair to say that both of these two teams have been simply fantastic here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. I mean, Italy started with a 4-0 record. They were absolutely unstoppable, but it was in the third round where they came up short in losses to Croatia and the Netherlands. While Lithuania have been simply unstoppable. 8 wins in a row. They will try to make it 9 in a row here tonight on the road. You just got to imagine, for the case of Lithuania, the players that they'll have playing tonight, many would have argued probably not their best lineup, of course, but it just goes to show the depth that they have and who they can choose upon. Jonas Machulis, one of the favorite players playing for Ike this season, 33 years of age, one of the veteran players in Europe, of course. He's got a heavy responsibility for club and country. He's got to ensure that Ike get back to the Final Four of the Basketball Champions League. Well, he's also got to make sure Lithuania maintain their excellence here in international basketball. Coach Adamatis knows for sure that tonight, one expectation, along with assistant coach Ramonas Isauskas, a legendary figure in Lithuanian basketball, but for Italy, it's going to be maintaining the excellence. Well, it's a heavy perimeter shooting team. They've got the likes of Ariel Palloy and Pietro Aradori. Not to mention, Alessandro Gentile is also coming to the line, along with Luca Vitale. I think the Italians like to play a lot of run and gun basketball, get as many looks from the perimeter as they can. They're really going to need this home crowd backing them.
Silence, please, for the official Lithuania team national anthem. Signore e signori, l'inno nazionale lituano.
National hymn, as it's known as Tautishka Giesmė, national anthem of Lithuania. And now we stand for the Brothers of Italy, Fratelli d'Italia. national anthems have been played. These two teams now will pay homage, give accolades to one another. But we're literally minutes away from tip-off, as they'll both be battling out for a very, very crucial victory for both sides. I mentioned Lithuania have qualified, but that doesn't mean they're going to take the foot off the pedal tonight. They're going to want to make sure that they go into China unbeaten with the best record as possible. We'll just get set to introduce our officials tonight, coming from Germany, Greece, and Montenegro, Radomir Wernovic, as well as we're very proud to say we're some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an unbelievable job in all of our competitions, and they will continue to do so here tonight in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Again, Lithuanian basketball renowned for its beautiful half-court set, fundamental style, while the Italians really like to play their run-and-gun perimeter shooting style. As we get set to see, of course, more players to look out for. It's very big to see Jonas Mashulis in the lineup, of course, 34 years of age, playing currently for Ike in the Basketball Champions League. Youngsters there you can see, Martinez, Ekodas, and Gerdzianis. It's a mix of youth and experience, but it's going to be interesting to see what starting five they go with tonight, what lineup they're going to go with. We'll see in the early stage. Well, Ekodas will play inside alongside Benzius, Sebutis, and Mashulis will also make up the backcourt with Kalnietis. Well, we talked about the blend of experience. Just might be the blend that's got them this undefeated record here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Having youth and veteran years, Pietro Aradori. Most likely we'll see him coming off the bench tonight for Azzurri. It's on it now. You can see he's having such a good season, while Gentile also playing over in Spain this year. Probably having the best season that his team would have wanted, but no surprise we'll see Ariel Falloy, who's having one hell of a season for Cidigas Avellino. Not to mention Michele Vitali and his brother. We can be sure to see a lot of perimeter shooting tonight here from the Italians. Christian Burns also featuring the lineup. I won't be surprised to see him playing the starting four role. One of the more dominant backbones you can see. He's going to play power forward tonight. It's a small lineup to go in with. Achille Polonara, the big man who loves to shoot the three-pointer. Stefano Tonat. Vitali will make up the backcourt. Well, for Lithuania, it's about tradition. It's about pride. For the Italians, it's about the heart. It's about the emotion. About doing it in front of the home crowd here tonight. We are literally a minute away from tip-off. Do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The FIBA World Cup qualifiers. It is Lithuania here on the road against the Italians. We're moments away from tip, obviously, and he's got a big decision to make here in the early stages. Danis Adomaitis, he would have thought about this game for the upcoming months, almost 2 months ago. Looked at this fixture and thought this is going to be possibly a potential clash when they go to China. I'm sure he's not thinking we're there yet, but Mio Sakati knows win tonight could really cement their hopes. Remember, they started the campaign off on fire with 4 wins. There was the losses against Croatia and Holland in the third window. Kind of set them back a little bit. Responded very well in the fourth window back in September. He knows the job. They're almost there. Just a few more games. They can start to book the tickets. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will stand just for a minute of silence for the passing away of one of FIBA's finest, Patrick Baumann. We ask you to stand in this minute of silence with us to mourn the loss of one of basketball's finest. We kindly ask you to stand and respect this minute of silence. Thank you. Patrick Baumann, a visionary, a man heavily loved in the basketball world, a May his soul rest in peace. One of the leading fronts for world basketball. He'll be watching tonight as the tip is underway. And it's the Azzurri who will get the first possession of the game. Now Italia's going to bring the ball up. You see Aridori here. He's going to try and get some time and space to get his three-point shot off. They're going to pick and roll now. Burns in the lane. Burns with a finger roll, lays it up. Can't get it. Polonara able to get the loose ball. Sends it out now to Pietro Aridori. Aridori will try the pick and roll. Well, this is what Polonara wants, but doesn't go for the three. Tries the backdoor pass. Turn it with the fadeaway. He can't get it. And another offensive board. So the side's causing a lot of problems right now for the Lithuanians. Aridori all the way off the backboard. Another miss. Burns. Another offensive rebound. And he can't finish. And now the Lithuanians can just slow things down here in the early stages. The Lithuanians, now you can see the early stages, the physicality causing lots of problems as they go down low to the big man. The big man now is going to go with the jump hook and he airballs it. Look at Italy, will push in transition. Aridori pulls up from 15 feet. And Pietro Aridori hits the 15-foot jump shot as he breaks the ice here in the early stages. Pietro Aridori now, you can see him doing that week in, week out with the Basketball Champions League. Shooter. Comes off a ball screen now. Time and space, got to kick it out. Well, it's a tough pass. Sabutis going to drive, force the shot up, doesn't get it. And now Aridori with a rebound. And he will push in transition. He's had some hot games here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers, but Christian Burns going to go pick and roll with Vitale. Aridori now off one screen. Look at Polonara, the pick and pop. Polonara is going to take it in with his left. Bumps, puts up a sky hook, doesn't get it. And now Lithuania going to try and get into the set offense early, really try to force the issue. Comes off one screen, pulls up from 18 foot. The jump shot is up and it's tucked away. Well, Mantas Klainetis just does so well to make time and space and get the shot off the dribble. And now the still Azzurri going to try and Aridori, you can see one thing, he wants to get a shot off. Looking for it, but they're not giving him any time or space now. In the middle, he'll pull up from 15 feet. Pietro Aridori a little bit off the mark. Comes off one screen, time and space. Well, had the roll there, but he fell to the ground. An easy two for Lithuania. Takes him to his left now, time and space. Pulls up from 15 feet, and it's nothing but net. Renata Sabutis. He just can't give him any time or space. He will sink the jump shot. Christian Burns now goes hand up with Vitale. Vitale looking for Aridori. Now you can see Aridori not giving any time or space. Not going to let him shoot any shots on the perimeter. Tunnett goes baseline, steps back. Tough shot. Sideline, no good. Burns tries to go for the tip back. And now Lithuania can break. Transition. They get the high post and tries a bounce pass. Oh, no kickball called there. Vitale waiting for the call from the official. Corner, Polonara, wide open for three, and the big man just sinks it in the corner. Well, we talked about the perimeter shooting, the run and gun basketball. The Italians will try to get up and down and shoot the three-pointer as much as possible. Kalnietis now looking for it, gets it back. Foul there committed by Stefano Tonat as he just reaches in too much on Mantas Benzius. Stefano Tonat now, you can see the mismatch, but well, Christian Burns was lucky to get away with a foot kick there. Polonara wide open, sinking the triple. Just a bit of a defensive mix-up between those two, but looks like we got to sort it out right now. Sabutis kicks it out. Three ball. Three is up. The three is nothing but net. Hey, Mantas Benzius now. Well, he's moved up. He's had some good looks. And again, could be a problem for the Italians if he catches fire too early. Vitale off one screen, kicks out to Burns. Burns is going to take it down the middle, makes the contact. Top layup. Well, he fell out of bounds. But Christian Burns did so well just to kiss it off the glass. Both these two teams now really going at each other here in the early stages. Fakes the pick and roll in the lane with the floater. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. No, Aridori comes up with it. And now the Azzurri transition. Polonara just dunks it under the basket. And the Azzurri making a counting transition. Well, you can see how well they worked just to get out on the break. And again, the fast break basketball from the Italians could cause Lithuania a few problems. Kalnietis off one screen. Love pass. Oh, he tried to dunk it. And he gets the and one. Well, it wasn't intended, but Martínez Acotas went up for the alley-oop. Didn't really connect, but he can see comes off the screen. The lob is up. Well, he got the and one. He will go to the free throw line to make a three-point play. Very, very young player, only 21 years of age, standing about 6'9". Again, controversial situation right there. Italy now looking for him, gets it under the basket. Baliga fades away, tough shot, but he sinks the jump shot. Well, he's only just coming to the game, but already Paul Baliga is causing a few issues for the Lithuanians. Well, hits him with a hard screen now. Well, top of the key, wide open, uncontested, doesn't get it. Aradori able to keep it alive. And now they can push in transition. Well, Pietro Aradori, shake it back. Alley-oop, he misses it. And Pietro Aradori comes up with a loose ball. Wow, Polonara, step back, three in the corner, can't get it. Pietro Aradori just threw a sweet alley-oop to Polonara. He's got to finish it. We'll pick it up in the lane, lays it up. Well, easily uncontested. And again, the Italians just fall asleep on defense. Zelionis, probably as easy a layup you're ever going to get here. Polonara looking for the handoff with Aradori. Back to Baliga, Vitali off one screen. Back to Baliga. Well, Baliga does so well. He draws the foul on Mantas Kalnietis. Again, look at this. I mean, where's the help side? That's Pietro Aradori. You know, Aradori's thinking, if I come over and help, he's going to kick it out to the three-point shooters. But again, too easy of a layup to give away here in professional basketball. Aradori now is going to inbound it. Vitali gives that to Tunnett. Tunnett comes off the screen. Tunnett's going to take it in. Fades away. Doesn't get the and one, but Stefano Tunnett now is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's a strong move. You see, takes it in, makes the contact, and he fades away just to avoid the block. Again, strong move. Ariel Falloy, fan favorite. One hell of a season with Sitigas Avellino in the Basketball Champions League. And Stefano Tunnett, also having a good season with the Romano Rea Venezia. And 2 promising players here. Makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Ties the game up. Pietro Aradori is just going to go to the bench while Alessandro Gentile, plays for Movistar Estudiantes, is just going to come into the lineup. There's a lot of rotations the Italians can go for, a lot of options. Sometimes it can be a bit of a headache for Saccati to go for. Well, good defense there, you can see already. Gentile just doing enough, put his hand in the passing lane. Don't let Mashulis get any good looks in the low block. If you look behind the basket, you can see simply green and yellow. Those Lithuanian fans making the journey. There goes pick and pop now, has to kick it out. Zelionis takes in, lose the ball. Good defense by Baliga. Unbelievable defense by Paul Baliga. Not allowing Zelionis any time or space. Falloy now, Polonara. Roll with Paul Baliga. Gentile crosses over. Gentile fades in. He's got to make it off the backboard. Sweet as you like. Lithuania have to call timeout with 3:13 to go here in the first quarter. The Italians playing with a bit of swagger, but more importantly, just playing with the heart, playing with the emotion.
Greita puolimas kartuojam jau taip. Ir 7 taškus pelno. Bėkit, bet kai bėgam atgal, matykit kamuolį visą laiką. 5 iš čia yra atsilieka, 5 eikit tarpuose, padėkit. Taip, pagrindinis, tai dabar jau 3 visą laiką, maži 3 visą laiką gynybą bėgat.
See, both these two teams have made 5 field goals from within the rainbow. I mean, they're getting good looks and good attempts, but right now it's the size that's causing Lithuania problems from the Italians. Already Polonara, Baliga, some good numbers on the board, but you can see it's a collective effort right now from the Italians. So far, Polonara only one to hit that perimeter shot for the Azzurri. Again, look at that for defense from Paul Baliga. Moves his body so well, but the crossover from Basile, and again, just hangs in the air. Sweet as you like off the glass. Vicious now had a hard time bringing the ball up. That's with Kalnietes. They go down low, the big man. Another turnover, and now the Azzurri fast break. What we got? Oh, beautiful pass behind the back. Lloyd, he's got to make it. And it's an air ball. And that was one beautiful fast break, but just weren't able to finish it. One too many passes. Gets it back in line with a smooth bounce pass, and the big man has to kick it out. Well, the 3 is up. The 3 is tucked away. Mantis Kalnietis just sinks it from downtown. First 3 of the game now. He moves up to 7 points. And now Lloyd has to give it up. Gentile, he tries it from the perimeter. Doesn't get it. And again, Lithuania on the run. Kalnietis, no-look pass. Back to Kalnietis, down low. Oh, beautiful basketball! And it's finished with a dunk from Jonas Mashulis. That is unselfish, beautiful Lithuanian basketball. Well, the ball just moved. A few of them could have taken the shot, but in the end, they got the wide open dunk. Basile fades away, gives to Baliga. Baliga's gonna back down, use the strength. He's made one fadeaway, short on this one. Comes up with a loose ball. Lloyd crosses over, wide open. Basile's got to make it, doesn't get it. Polonara, another board, goes up. Well, Polonara with his 3rd offensive rebound of the night. Again, he stands at 6'10", but he's not the foundation big man, but loves to shoot the perimeter shot. Look at this for unselfish, fast break basketball. I mean, look, anybody can take him the shot, but in the end, Mashulis throws it down. This is a free throw, but Achille Polonara, you've seen him so many times in the Basketball Champions League. He's had some games where he's hit between 6 and 7 3-pointers. He makes the second one. A couple good seasons with Sassari. Just go to the bench and take a little bit of a breather. Comes off the screen now. They go to the pick and roll, but there's not many options he could have gone to. Same option now. Goes off his left, kicks in the corner. Go for another 3 ball. The 3 is up, and again, Lithuania, a house on fire. 3s being nailed everywhere. This time it's Mendagas Katsunas. Again, it's just the ball movement right now. The half-court sets. Each player knowing where the shot is, but more importantly, being so clinical and just making it count. Gets a handoff, pick and pop. They try another 3. It's up and it's tucked away. Well, this time, Italy responds of a triple of their own. Gianpaolo Ricci He's into the game now. He's got 5 points. First triple he's hit, but Lithuania, if they play the cards right, can go 2 for 1 here at the moment. Kick out, another 3-ball. Oh, baby! Sinks the triple from downtown. Whoa, house on fire. This time it's Ruckus Giedraitis. And now the Azzurri will dribble down for the last shot. Beloy gonna go pick and roll with Baliga. He's got 5 on the clock. In the lane, goes up, draws a foul. Well, what a drive to the basket. Strong move. You can see where Mikhail Vitali just checked into the game. As soon as he curled the screen, had one thing on his mind, attack the basket. He's gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Again, the free throw shooting, a real problem here for the Italians. It's only the first quarter, but you got to make your free throws at this level. Lithuania, by 4, we've got 2.8 seconds to get a shot off. Crosses over, puts it up. He almost got it, but at the end of the first quarter, it is the visitors undefeated. We lead this one 24-20. There's been some exciting stuff here. Well, we get the second quarter underway, and Lithuania have been absolutely outstanding. They try and go for the pick and roll. The pick and roll causes all sorts of problems right now for the Italians. He's got to take it down the middle now. He's got 2 on the shot clock. He's got to shoot it. The Italians come up with a steal. He's got to go baseline. He's got wide open Paul Baliga. Doesn't spot him. Beloy pulls up for a 3, and Ariel Beloy can't get it, and Paul Baliga just able to tip it back in. And that's what he's in there for, the athleticism, just the overall strength. He moves up to 4 points now. On the baseline now, he's going to back down. Takes it down the middle now, makes some contact, jump hook, in and around, and he gets it a drop. That's a strong move there for Edgaras. Zelionis now moves up to 4 points. Vitali off one screen, back out of Beloy. Beloy in the lane, well, gets it, turns it over. Zelionis on the floor, and now Lithuania can break. It's a 4-on-4 transition. Intentional foul there by Ariel Falloy, just to slow the play down. And look at this for a post move. Zelionis just gets it a drop. And a foul there, reaching foul by Paul Baliga. He picks up his first personal of the game. Comes off a screen now, has to kick it out. Three is up. Three's in and out. They don't get it. Italy with a rebound. Falloy comes off another screen now. Look for Baliga. Baliga doesn't roll quick enough. Vitali in the lane, off the backboard, kisses the glass. What's a strong move there by the guard. Just able to get in the lane and make it high enough to avoid a block. Another pick and roll. They go inside now. The low block play. Done a few times to kick it out. Zelionis in the lane. Zelionis tries zone, miss a layup, and now the Azzurri can break. Well, time, space, almost loses it. It comes off of the Lithuania player, Gentile. Just lost control in transition. Well, you can see sometimes they're given, but sometimes they're not. Saketti's just going to come in, just give him a little bit of a spark from the perimeter. They just need a few more shooters to step in and step up. Boy's wide open. Falloy had him up in the air, tries a floater, doesn't get it. And Ariel Falloy will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Strong move by the Civitas Avellino point guard. I mean, he's smart. He gets him up in the air, but look at the height on the floater. And Ariel Falloy is having a very good season so far, as we mentioned, in the Basketball Champions League. He's locked in the group with the Cam Murthia. He's just come up with a recent loss, actually. He makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Vitali checks back into the game. Give Ariel Falloy a little breather. Originally born in Argentina, played the majority of his professional career here in Europe. Julius now throws in the low block. We'll show this one. What a pass to spot him, but doesn't get it. Goes baseline. Julius tries a 3. The big man in and out, doesn't get it. And look at the Lithuanians going for any opportunity. Physical, keep it alive. You just don't give up on it. Julius. But again, if you look at that passage of play, I mean, that's just desire. They want it more. So the Italians have to respond. Jonas Maciulis now 34 years of age, but at the age for you. Gets him up in the air, pulls up from 15 feet, and it's nothing but net. Well, Adis Yuskavicius does so well just to get the shot off. Oh, in the lane of Christian Burnwell, puts it up, doesn't get it. Missed the layup, and now the Lithuanians can break. Maciulis transition. Back up, wide open, 3 is up. Oh, baby! Sinks the triple. And Italy have to call timeout as Giedraitis just sinks it from downtown. He hits his second 3 of the game. You gotta love the Lithuanian style of basketball. It is simply unselfish. The Italians, you can see right now, shifting all over on defense, because when the ball moves so quickly, the defense has to move with it.
vai al posto di Coddo, di Pippo. Andiamo,
Firma! Paklausykit, pirmai, ragai šone per du, ne? Ir Rokai, esi čia. Taip. Mindė esi penktas. Taip. Čia Rokui pasas, ateina Mindė handoff.
Again, you can see Lithuania now putting a bit of full court man-to-man pressure, but really just need to ease it down at the moment. Italy goes pick and pop now with Polonara. Well, spins around, gives one screen. Well, Polonara's wide open. He's got to go for it. Italy forces the three, puts it up. Well, Polonara would be very relieved to know he hit the three-pointer. He was wide open underneath the basket. And now back down the other end, Lithuania going to go hand off, and again it's a pick and roll. In the corner, the shooter's quick, doesn't get it. And now Italy can break, transition, kicks it. In the lane, pulls up for 50 feet, and he sinks the jump shot. Well, that's one way to break the press. And Wudu Abbas just sinking it off the dribble. And this game is tied up again. Just listen, well, Wudu Abbas gets his hand in the passing lane, or gets a steal. It's unfortunate not to get the ball quick enough. As you can see, Italy was wide open on the break. And the shooter's trying to save the official, didn't hit his foot, but there's a Wudu Abbas, the quick one dribble off the dribble, hits it. But there was Polonara, and again, it was on his weak side. It was his right hand, but he'll be very relieved to know Italy made the three. Defense everywhere. Well, the gamble in the lane. Sacchetti, wow, why would he throw again? Wudu Abbas was open the first time. Sacchetti was trying to look for other options, but in the end, it's a missed opportunity from the corner. Steps back, shoots from 18 foot, doesn't get it. Polonara, another offensive board. And almost turn it over again. Sloppy passage of play almost comes a hold. Then 5 on the shot clock now. Italy, Abbas, he's got to shoot it. Wudu Abbas, oh baby! Wudu Abbas sinks it from downtown. As he's now 100% from the field. And he gives Italy a 3-point lead. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Well, the lob is up. There's a foul. And the foul is on number 31. Michele Vitali, backcourt brothers, but Wudu Abbas does so well just to sink it from downtown. They've almost turned again, and Wudu Abbas has caused all sorts of problems on defense. They get a 3 up. And again, Mashulis throws it away. Well, coach was wide open, but he didn't want to shoot the ball. And again, look at Mashulis just going in. And again, you can see. Well, backdoor play. Awudu Abbas just throws it down. And now Lithuania have to call timeout. The assist from Vitaly. And the backcourt brothers just doing so well, distributing the basketball. And look at that, one-handed. Yes, sir. Si, signore. What a pass, what a dunk. Again, look how well. Just spots out Awudu Abbas. Lithuania have to sort their defense out.
Quando giochiamo pick and roll con I cambi, che abbiamo, loro mandano fuori quelli.
Žiūrėkit, įveskite dabar turėti balansą, įdėtų ką žaidžiam ir jie dabar prie pick and rollų keičiasi daug.
You can see it's a collective effort. The shooter Sabutis and the Kodas, 2 rebounds each, but down the other end, you can thank Polonara dominating the rebounds for Italy. Again, not a lot to separate these two teams for field goals wise. They're 13 field goals apiece, but it's just the perimeter shooting from Lithuania that's keeping them in the game, really. And you gotta love that the traveling fans there represent their colors of red, yellow, and green. Well, some say basketball is literally a religion in Lithuania. And some will say, well, it's more important than that. The shooter turns it over again. Vitaly with a steal. He's got numbers. Quick 3, transition. Doesn't get it. And Awudu Abbas unable to keep it alive. As Lithuania led off there, off the turnover. Comes off the pick and roll now, kicks it out. Gets him with a pump fake, but draws a foul. The foul's on Polonara. It was a smart move there by the big man. Mantis Benzus. Just got him up in the air, beat him off the first dribble. Kelly Vitaly, he'll go to the bench. Just take a bit of a breather. Well, he hits the first free throw. Well, he's currently having a good season right now playing in Vilnius. Again, as he had just a brief season abroad before that. 3 seasons playing in the ACB as he makes a second free throw, but Benjus now moves up to 5 points. Aradori on the ball. Again, hasn't had time or place for a shot, but Polonara goes back to his left. Polonara, hook shot in the lane, doesn't get it. And again, you can see he just doesn't have the quickness on his jump shot to get the three-pointer off. Vitaly not allowing him to get the post-entry pass, and does so well there on defense. 6 on the shot clock now, goes down the middle, bumps. What beautiful layup, tucks it away. Sebutis just going to work. He did so well to protect the basketball, finish a layup. Well, Kalnietis thought he came up with a steal, but in the end, he turned it over. And again, look at this, nowhere to go, hesitates, takes it back down the middle, and just look how he protects the ball, bumps, just lays it off the glass. And now Abbas, time and space. He's made 1 3, doesn't get this one. And now Lithuania can just slow it down and take the lead here. Remember, any foul now, and Lithuania will go to the free throw line. Kalnietis has to give it up. Throw it in the low block. Big man's gonna go to work. Bangs around, jump hook, doesn't get it. Polonara dominating the boards. Vitaly transition. Polonara doesn't go for 3 in the lane. And 1. Well, the big man, it was only a matter of time, but just so physical. You can see, thought he was gonna go for the 3. Quick step, 6'11", and 1. And again, the big man just showing that he can go to the bucket. Well, Kele Polonara had a couple of good seasons in the Basketball Champions League. Playing for Dinamo Sassari, 6'9", 27 years of age, currently in his prime. And again, free throw struggles still continue, but Lithuania tip it out of bounds. Italy will get the ball back. Well, Pietro Aradori now in the game. And that's a 4th team foul for Lithuania. Vitali just does really well. You can see Vitali locks arms with Kalnietis. Polonara now looking for the handoff with Vitali. 10 on the shot clock now. They got to get something going. Pick and pop. Sacchetti wasn't ready. Abbas down the middle. Abbas, strong move, doesn't get it. Polonara can't get it. And they get locked up in a jump ball. Now, it will be Italy ball once again. Lithuania will be killing themselves because they just can't get any rebounds at the moment. And Machulis does so well, but it just isn't enough. But Sacchetti, Abbas has got to finish that move. Aradori now under 10 on the shot clock. Trying to look for a shot now. Time and space. Pulls up from 18 feet. Doesn't get it. And this time Machulis does come up with a rebound. Well, tries another three. Puts it up. Doesn't get it. Sacchetti with a rebound. Transition. Abbas lays it up. And again, Abbas just does so well to get out on the break. He now moves up to 9 points here in the first half. Under a minute to go here. Well, Sebutis now comes up. Well, he's got time and space. Kalnietis down low. Well, Abbas gets his handed. And now the Azzurri can break. Aradori pulls up for a three. He's got to make it. Well, Sacchetti with the rebound. Doesn't go up with it. And again, was that the best shot? Abbas, he's made one, doesn't get it. Well, Polonara will be so frustrated because it was a 2-on-1. Pietro Aradori pulled up for a three in transition. Well, 6 seconds different now between the game clock and the shot clock. There's the Lithuanians who are leading this one by 4. Okay, Dreytis comes back into the game. Again, you want to put all your shooters in last minute. Again, the Italians don't well. He's got to be careful. He swung an elbow there. And again, Italy don't want to foul. Don't want to send Lithuania to the free throw line. Down the lane. Good help side defense. Kicks it out 15 foot. Doesn't get it. Well, 5 seconds. Sacchetti behind his back. Kicks out. Aradori. Floater. Oh, baby. Pietro Aradori. The assist from Sacchetti. And the Azzurri take a 7-point lead. Beautiful basketball from Italy. And again, it's their home court. They want to go to China. Look at this for a fast break. But again, the floater from Pietro Aradori. And again, that basket should count. Clearly, the ball was out of his hands. What a first half of basketball we've had. And we have been treated. No surprise. Unbelievable half of basketball here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Look at the stats right there. It's the three-point shooting. Really hasn't kicked both teams in to start right now, but no surprise. The Italians just dominating the rebounds, 22-15. Really has been the Achilles heel for the Lithuanians. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but Don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back for the second half of this FIBA World Cup qualifiers match between Italy and Lithuania. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, now to the second half of this FIBA World Cup qualifier fixture between Italy, our host, and Lithuania. Well, the Italians playing some very inspiring basketball right now, while the Lithuanians have already qualified for China. But again, I want to ensure that they win this game, win the remaining their 4 fixtures here, the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. And Lithuania want to go to China knowing that they're a top dog team to be reckoned with, a dynasty, if you like. The Italians, with the 2 slip-up losses in the 3rd window, need to ensure a win tonight just to boost their chances of getting to China quicker than they would like to. Again, it's been the fast break basketball right now for the Italians, but more importantly, the domination of the rebounds. Achille Polonara, to thank for that, he's been unstoppable, controlling the paint. The Lithuanians playing the usual beautiful Renaissance, unselfish half-court style of basketball and shooting the ball very well from the perimeter. Ariel Falloy featuring some minutes, not as much as he would have liked to, of course, as he's a regular for City of Avellino in the Basketball Champions League. And the young fans enjoying the occasion here in Brescia. You can be sure this atmosphere will be back alive here in the second half. Again, Achille Polonara, who loves to shoot the perimeter shot, he's only taken 1 3 so far tonight, but many times you can see every time he gets the ball, he predetermines what he wants to do. He has to put it on his left hand, but here's the pick and pop with the Wudu Abbas, just sinking the triple from downtown. Wudu Abbas, just the rotation of that ball is beautiful with the follow through. And there's the fast break on Wudu Abbas. 9 points in the first half. What a pass there by Sacchetti to spot him. Well, to get the ball into play now, Lithuania going to try to kickstart their half here with an early crack at the Italian defense. In the lane now, bumps in the lane, but he doesn't get it. Christian Burns unable to get the rebound. Again, keeps it alive, and he kisses it off the glass. Jonas Maciulis, the Ike player, just using that low post play as he moves up to 4 points. It's 2 for 5 from the field. Lara Dory with the float at the end of the first half now has to give it back off to Vitali. Vitali in the lane. Burns does so well. Christian Burns, good hands in the lane. He almost slips on the towel there. He didn't injure himself. The ball boy's got to move that out the way. So Christian Burns now moves to 4 points. He comes off one screen, looking for the roll, but they throw it down to the big man. Big man spins, goes baseline, strong move. Physicality, doesn't get the foul. Maciulis with the offensive board, and Maciulis just going up with it. Again, we saw him being so relentless, going for so many opportunities in the first half. Polonara looking for the handle with Tunnett. Tunnett on the ball, back to Polonara. Aradori now looking for screens. Polonara tries another 3. Big man doesn't get it. And now Lithuania can break. Kalnietis in transition, kicks out. This is where Lithuania dangerous now in the half court. Maciulis backs down, guarded by Vitali, spins, contact, doesn't get it. And it looks like it's come off of Polonara, which means it will be a Lithuanian ball baseline. And again, physicality, not giving up. And that is why they're undefeated. Just going for any opportunity, just so physical. Christian Burns, good hands. Well, we just missed what happened there. Lithuania, Mačiulis again. And Mačiulis, 4 for 8 from the field. He's just going to work. Well, Tunnett now needs to go pick and roll with Christian Burns. Doesn't use the screen. Kicks in the corner. Aradori, again, one pass away. Polonara's wide open. Vitali tries another 3. 2 for 2. Vitali hits his second 3 of the game. Well, unorthodox shooting for him, but he gets the triple. And he puts the Azzurri up by 6. In the lane, kicks out. Well, Lithuania, who came out like a house on fire in the first half. Now Italy just responding with some perimeter shooting of their own. Crosses over, quick 3, doesn't get it. Stefano Tunnett with a rebound. And now Italy can break. Aradori back to Tunnett. We'll use the screen now from Burns. Polonara's wide open. Polonara takes it with his left. In the lane, he'll kick it out. 7 on the shot clock. Vitali, shake and bake. Back to Burns. Burns got to shoot it. Fades away. Doesn't get it. And now Mačiulis can break. Well, Lithuania, they got numbers now. It's 3-on-2. Dish it up. Floater. Doesn't get it. Tips it back. Polonara with a rebound. Well, Achille Polonara has just dominated the boards. You can see he just edged him 23-20. Christian Burns screens, picks and pops now in the lane, turns it over again. Mačiulis still transition, gotta lay it up. Well, you can see Pietro Aradori got a block, but he tipped it into his own half, into his own bucket, mind you. Vitali now gives up to Polonara. Polonara handoff with Aradori. Comes off another screen. Well, Polonara didn't take the 3. This time takes him with his right. Oh, Polonara fades away. And now Lithuania. Well, they call the foul on Vitali. Polonara 6'9". He's just got to go to the basket and rip the ring down. But you can see, doesn't like the contact when he gets in the lane. Vitali just stops the fast break as he picks up the defensive foul. In the lane, kicks out. Kalnietis for a 3. Oh, baby! 6 a triple. And he brings Lithuania from within 1. He now moves to 10 points. 2 for 2 from the perimeter for Kalnietis. Oh, in the lane, lays it up. Pietro Aradori does so well. Go back door. Well, Lithuania now 6 for 11 from the 3-point line. While they just respond with a beautiful backdoor play. Mačiulis now to keep it alive. Well, tries the 3, doesn't get it. But keep it alive. Well, Vitali turns it over. Vitali looks like he needs a breather. As Polonara just fouls him just to stop the play. Rudo Bass is going to come back into the game as a fan favorite. The energy, the athleticism, just what he gives to this team on both ends of the court. Burns now throwing in the low block. Wow, he was wide open if he turned around. Almost loses the ball. Does so well, Christian Burns. And now the Italians can break. Gets a handoff now of Aradori. Aradori had the 3, didn't take it. Pietro Aradori now gives up the area for Loy. He tries a 3, in and out. The Azzurri unable to capitalize from the perimeter. Comes off one screen, wide open, gotta dunk it. Well, again, another M1. Well, they don't capitalize, but the ball just drops in. What a play. You can see, and he loves it. Punches the air. Martinez grabbing. He's going to go to the free throw line to make a three-point play and hopefully tie this game up. And he makes a three-point play, and he ties this one up. And the Italians call timeout.
Ale, vai al posto di Polonara.
Only 11 three-pointers made between these two teams. The Italians with 5, the Lithuanians with 6. Again, we thought we were going to see a shootout, but it's only a matter of time. These two teams could light up a bit better in the fourth quarter.
Primo tempo, il primo tempo loro...
Tai bus jau ketvirtas, pirmas ir penktas. Užkara. Jeigu keičias, tokiai per 4 paieško. Iškart. Jeigu ne, Jonsa pratęstas keičiasi, pasižiūrėti.
Ariel Falloy now looking for options. He's got to kick it out to Wudu Abbas, but 6 on the shot clock. Gentile, he's got to isolate. Fades away, tough shot. Well, Gentile just got the fadeaway from 10 feet, and it was a tough shot. So he puts Italy up by 2 points. Well, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kalniadis turns it over. Well, they got numbers here, 3 on 2. Christian Burns, got to finish. Finger roll, doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Down the middle, uncontested, bumps, and another missed layup. And the official allowed play to continue, but again, look at the stats there. Italy have 10 steals, Lithuania with 2. Lithuania sometimes a little too careless with the ball. Well, Gavin now has to kick it out. Machulis with the 3. And he goes over the backboard, but some would have thought that was a violation, but the officials let play continue. Aradori pick and pop with Burns. Basile. Well, Basile looking for options. Nobody's there. They turn it over again. And now Lithuania transition all the way. Ties the game up. Tough shot off the board. Well, that is number 51, Anas Butkavicius. Well, Italy with 14 assists, while Lithuania with 13. Again, nothing to separate these two teams. Aradori comes off one screen. No rebound, he's got to make it. Doesn't get it. Kalniadis now looking for Machulis. Got the mismatch. Got it by Ariel Falloy. Backs down, Machulis in the post, and he gets the post play to drop, and he gives Lithuania a 2-point lead. The man playing for Reich this season. He now moves to 10 points. The Azzurri have to respond here. So Kalniadis with 10 points. He's leading scorers right now for Lithuania. As Ariel Falloy just draws the foul. You can see Lithuania make a change, bring Nakotis back into the game. We just need somebody to protect the ring. Aloma Gajunas will come in as well. Well, Romas Sasauskas, he knows what it's all about, playing at an international level. A Lithuanian legend. Wudu Abbas kicks Kicks out to Ariel Falloy. Now Falloy, deep three. Ariel Falloy doesn't get it. Again, Lithuania do a good job of controlling the rebounds. Just over a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Lithuania lead this one by 2. Gajunas gives it up now. Takes down the middle. Almost turns it over. Machulis for 3. Doesn't get it. Falloy comes up with a loose ball. And Awuda Bass behind the back. Awuda Bass does so well. He draws a foul. Foul is on the ground, so it will be a baseline ball to the Italian national team. It does so well there. They're getting in now to Paul Baliga. Baliga looking for a handoff with Vitali. Vitali uses the screen. Back to Baliga. Keeps it alive. Baliga, well, gets away with a travel. Awuda Bass behind the back. 3 on the shot clock. Fades away. Doesn't get it. And Lithuania do well to come up with a rebound. Seibutis just going to slow it down now. Goes pick and roll. Well, Paul Baliga. 15 foul, but what a silly foul to give away there. See, clearly pulled the shot. Seibutis. Seibutis looking in the low block, and an offensive foul that has been called. And it's on Martinez Zakotis. He just throws an elbow to the face. There he's got him. Right there, that was the elbow. Well, 2 elbows, actually. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get called for an unsportsmanlike foul. Now the home fans just try to get the Azzurri into the game. Now Italy could go 2 for 1 if they're lucky enough, but here's to do it just before the 24-second mark. Ariel Falloy gets a screen from Abbas. Falloy takes it in, floater off the backboard. Ariel Falloy does so well to tie the game up. Well, didn't really have much option. Went into traffic. And now the Lithuanians can dribble this one out for the last shot. We got a tie game here, 53 apiece. Ariel Falloy moves up to 6 points. Seibutis now, got it by Baliga. In the middle, Seibutis, nowhere to go, kicks out, 3 is up. And at the end of the third quarter, these 2 teams deadlocked at 53 apiece. And Lithuania just cracking back at the Italians. And again, this one could go either way here in the fourth quarter.
World. FIBA Basketball World Cup is right here. You want it? Come and get it.
Well, you can see both these 2 teams have, again, there's nothing to separate these 2 teams. 16 field goals from within the rainbow, 5 and 6 3-point made. Again, they're deadlocked, but the record doesn't say so. Lithuania undefeated. Well, 1 quarter to go. Will the Azzurri move to 7 wins? Will Lithuania maintain their unbeaten record? On the basket, Abbas had the 3, steps back, 15 feet. Awudu Abbas just sinks the clutch jump shot. And he now moves to 11 points. Hasn't scored since the first half. Saketsi just reaches in, but a foul off the ball. Well, Italy now picks up a second personal foul of the game. It looks like Zelionis did not like the push in the back he got there from Paul Baliga. Got him up in the air, should have shot the ball, could have drawn the foul, but Italy now picks up his 3rd personal foul. I mean, look, he got him up in the air, that's where he should have shot the ball. He got himself 3 free shots. As soon as he pump fakes, that's where he should have made the contact. He'll be disappointed to know that Zernis won't be going to the free throw line. The double crosses over, pulls up with a 3-point. It's no good. Italy secures a rebound. And now the Italians can break away, crosses over, kicks out. Down the middle, hangs in the air, doesn't get it. Baliga with a big rebound. Up, Baliga's got to finish. And the big man just gives it a jump hook off the offensive rebound. And Paul Baliga moves to 6 points. Pick and pop now, had the 3, takes it down the middle. Tries to isolate, kicks out, 3's up, in and out. Basile with a rebound. And the Italians secure the ball in their own half. The Italians lead this one by 4 points with just over 8 minutes to go. In the lane, Awudu Abbas draws a foul, smart play. Again, it was an aggressive drive. He did so well just to make the contact. With a foul on Rokas Giedraitis. You can see the lockup. Really, was it actually on Martinez Gevin? In the lane, steps back, doesn't get it. You can see the Italians just getting a bit more from the bench. The bench points 31-20, just showing the depth that they have in the lane. Whoa, get out of here! This is my house! Paul Baliga said, no, sir. What a block! In the lane again, well, for the defense, missed a layup. And the Azzurri come up with a loose ball, but what a block by Paul Baliga. Well, what a spin. Vitali traveled with it. Again, what a block by Paul Baliga. And the athleticism of him, it was the spin, but you can see he was unsure whether to go for a layup or dish it up to Awudu Abbas, but in the end he turned. Look at this. Paul Baliga, get out of here. This is my house. Well, now Lithuania have to respond. Just over 7:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, as the Italians lead this one by 4. Kalnietis puts it up, doesn't get it. Awudu Abbas with the rebound. Lithuania cannot buy a basket right now. Aradori off the screen, kicks out of Vitali. Backs down, spins with a fadeaway. Oh, it's clutch. Sinks the jump shot. Alessandro Gentile. And Lithuania, half the court timeout, backs him down, spins baseline, fadeaway. Gotta love this guy. I mean, how picturesque is that? It is beautiful. We can see Mačiulis now dominating the rebounds for Lithuania. He's got 8. Like Seibutis and Nakotis with 3 each, but really it's just all down to the second opportunities. He goes for everything. Right now, he's just got to go for a little bit more. Again, interesting to see on both teams. No one really dominating the points. It's a collective effort. Polonara and Awudo Abbas with 11 and 8, leading the way for the Azzurri. Well, now this is a big, big possession now for Lithuania. Their undefeated record on the line right now. Kalnietis behind the back. Mačiulis has to force it up, and he airballs it. And a foul there in transition on Mačiulis as he fouls Paul Baliga. And again, he looks like he's lost for words at the moment. And Mačiulis does not agree with it, but it looks like they've called an unsportsmanlike foul, or a technical foul actually. There's only one free throw. And it is a technical foul as the Azzurri now move up to a 7-point lead on the Lithuanians. Pietro Aradori now has to kick it out. Awudo Abbas kicks out. Aradori for 3, doesn't get it. Big rebound. Now, interesting stat to note. The last 2 times these teams met, Lithuania have won both. Is there going to be a difference? A change in the storyline? Well, with 6 minutes to go, Lithuania could turn it around. Well, he threw a lob pass. Mačiulis does so well. Gets caught in a double team. Kicks it out in the corner. He's got to make it. Still can't buy a bucket. Lithuania haven't scored in their last 4 field goal attempts. And now Vitali's going to slow it down. Gentile now backs down, looks for options. Where are the open shooters? He draws the foul. The foul is on number 10, Ronaldo Seibutis, but you can see what Gentile is doing. He's got Aradori, he's got Abbas, and he's got Vitali. And those are what he wants to go for, find the open shooters. Vitali in the lane, tries to jump hook. Baliga under the basket. Can he put it back? Can't make it. And again, they tip it out of bounds, and Lithuania will get the ball. Well, 5 minutes to go here. The Italians just leading the rebound and still 36-31. That stat hasn't changed throughout the game. A good ball movement. They go inside. He's got to go up with it. He draws a foul on Aradori. Martinez Gavin just so well just to cement the position in the low block. And maybe that's what Lithuania have to do right now. Just keep forcing the issue to the big man. Get to the free throw line. And Polonara now checks back into the game just to give Italy just some size inside. Well, the three is up, and this time he sinks the triple and just gives Lithuania a little bit of life. Seibutis cuts it down to a 4-point game. And that is a big, big three. Well, does so well to catch under the basket. And Baliga on the floor, not giving up. And we got a jump ball, and the Lithuanians will get the ball back as the Italians had the first possession. And Dory keep it alive. And that's what it means right now. Balls on the floor, Lithuanian players all over it. Tries to shake and bake, but he's got to pull it out now. No need to rush it. 4:15 to go. Well, had the right idea, but they turn it over. You can see Matis Kalnietis made the curl on the screen, but the pass was just too hard from Seibutis. Gets caught in the double team now. He's got to give it up. Abbas gives the Polonara. Polonara down the middle. Polonara just gets a slight block. He goes out of bounds now. There's 4.1 on the shot clock. The Italians are going to have to make sure they get off a shot soon. As Paul Baliga goes to the bench and Sakatsi comes back in. Well, Vitali catch and shoot, doesn't get it. Machula secures the rebound, and now Lithuanians can break. The Italians have one man down. Good ball movement. Can they get off a good shot? Well, Polonara just too much there. The man-to-man defense in and around. Well, smart move as Matis Akotas draws the foul on Achille. Polonara spins a few times there, gets him up in the air. It's a tough call because you can see there's a little bit of contact, but it's just enough to send Akotas to the free throw line. And these are big, big free throws. Well, misses it. The pressure just gets to him. And the young fella from Kaunas, Lithuania, 21 years of age, missed them both. And just how costly could those two free throws be? At this level, you got to make your free throws. Simple as that. You never want to look back in the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made your free throws. Aradori now kicks out. Polonara. Sacchetti takes it down the middle. Aradori, big three. Doesn't get it. And now they can break. They got numbers. It's a 3-on-1. He's got to finish it. Beautiful fast break basketball. Lithuania cut the lead down to 2. And Kalnietis moves to 12 points. Well, just under 3 minutes to go here. Italy in control of this one. Pick it up. Polonara, big three. Oh, baby! Sinks the triple. And he puts the Azzurri back up by 5. 63-58 now. Well, Lithuania on their way to their first loss. Catching the low block. Well, draws a foul. The foul's on Aradori, but the problem for Lithuania is Martinez Akotas has missed his last 2 free throws. What a three by Polonara. And he just lets the crowd know, this is my house. Well, again, there's only 2 possessions before this. This time he sets his nerves and he makes the free throw. Yeah, this is a big, big free throw now. He's got to make this one, cut it to a three-point game. And the young fella, who was 0 for 2 last time, sinks them both. He now moves to 4, 2 for 5 from the free throw line. Well, Sacchetti, Polonara now looking for Vitali. Gives it to Awudu Abbas. Sacchetti gives up. Abbas, well, gets stripped now. He's gonna go all the way. Loses the ball. And again, probably not the smartest play by Jonas Maciulis, but it is a turnover. He did so well to pick the pocket of Awudu Abbas, but I mean, just loses the ball. I mean, he could have saved that. He's so concerned about trying to draw the foul, but you got to secure the ball before you go for that. And again, under 2 minutes, the Italians have a chance. Gets a handoff now with Aradori. Vitali, he's made 2 threes. Can't make this one. Big rebound. And again, they can't secure the rebound. The Italians. Another big rebound now. 1.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here they get the handoff now. Aradori on the ball. Pietro Aradori, 6 on the shot clock. In the lane, fades away. Doesn't get it. And this time, they come up with a loose ball. Now this is a big, big play for Lithuania. Just over a minute to go. Mantas Kalnietis now. He's gonna go pick and roll. Big three, can tie it up. Doesn't get it. And now the Italians, another chance to kill the game off. Just over 40 seconds to go here. They're up by 3. Lithuania, 13 turnovers, really have put them in the situation. Polonara under the basket, kicks out, Sacchetti, oh baby, 6 to triple, and he gives the Azzurri a 66-60 lead. Lithuania have to call timeout. What a 3. Big time shot. And Sacchetti, who's been very quiet tonight, just comes up with a huge three-pointer. Well, you can see here, really the rebounds. It's all down to Polonara, really. Polonara's just dominated the rebounds for the Italians. Lithuania, victims of their own downfall, 13 turnovers. Again, look at this for ball movement. Polonara spotting out Sacchetti, and the 3 is up, and it's good. And that just might be the three-pointer that gives Lithuania their first loss here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, now, in just over 30 seconds, Lithuania have got the score here. Well, again to Kalnietis now. Big man under the basket, turns it over, and he fouls. And Pietro Aradori is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, again, didn't catch it. It was right idea, it was wide open, but the young player will learn from this. Well, Pietro Aradori now, a regular feature for the national team. Streaky shooter, but when he is on fire, he is on fire. Again, now that is a 15 foul. So he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Luca Vitali now will sink these 2 free throws. Hits the first one. And that is just a huge, huge free throw. Doesn't get the second one, but Lithuania now counting at this. Can try and get a quick score under the basket. Whoa, what a dunk! And it is a 5-point game to the Azzurri with 16.8 to go. Again, that's a quick way, but you know, really, he should have got that on the possession before. Again, Polonara, top scorer of the game. He's 3 rebounds short of a double-double. Vitali has 8 assists. He's got 2 assists and 3 points away from his double-double, for that matter.
Lui fa la rimessa, ok? Voglio questo lavoro qua. Ok? Ryan, tu prendi.
Passiamo dal fondo, pa.
Prendi e vai via. Ok? Sì.
County has top scorer right now, Machulis, with his 10 rebounds. I mean, he's had a good game, but it just hasn't been enough for them. He has his double-double with 10 points as well, but, you know, Lithuania, this was an issue for them coming into this game, thinking that they've already qualified, but, you know, they want to keep winning as many games as possible, push their international ranking as high as possible. Well, for Italy, all they got to do is inbound the ball, get fouled, get to the free throw line. They don't want to make any silly turnovers. Well, Sacchetti's going to go long to get into Aradori. And Pietro Aradori will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Paul Baliga, calm as you like, cool as you like, as he looks on. Well, again, if you think about Italy's last game, they came up with a narrow victory for that matter, on the road in Debrecen against Hungary. Again, they'll go up against Poland in only a few days' time on Sunday. They beat them by 19 at home. They missed the second free throw. And Lithuania down by 6 with 12. Kalnietis got to get something going. Gets a 3 off. 6 to 3. Whoa, it's a 3-point game with 7.5. But Awudu Abbas is wide open. And he avoids 2 fouls. Well, Awudu Abbas has to make these 2 free throws. What a 3 by Kalnietis. Well, he makes it, and that just might have killed it off. As Awudu Abbas, cool as you like, hits the free throws. Makes them both. Well, Lithuania are going to call timeout with 4 seconds left. As the Italians lead this one by 5, 70 to 65. Can you see the Italians have led all quarters except for the first and second, third for that matter. Really, it was the turnovers and the rebounders killed the Lithuanians. Italians had 11 steals at one point in the third quarter. And even when they know it's doom and gloom, the Lithuanian fans still cheering, still showing their support. Well, 4 seconds left. They're going to give it another try. They turn it over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us. Lithuania get their first defeat. The Italians come out victorious, 70-65. What a game it was. The Azzurri just step a little bit closer to China. That is as it stands now. Italy move to 7-2. Followed up by Croatia, Hungary, and Poland, who each have 4 wins. And it might just be enough to get them there. We will see as results go on. Well, Lithuania, although they've qualified already, will have been disappointed. But it looks like it was enough to get Italy there. And that's what it means to the Azzurri. More importantly, to be the first team to give the first defeat to Lithuania. Well, it was just an unbelievable game of basketball. These two teams, not a high-scoring game for that matter, the two teams really just going at it. These two teams have been fantastic so far here in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. The Italians started 4 wins and 0 losses. Third window, they slipped up a little bit. In the fourth window, they picked it back up. And they've continued it again with an impressive home victory against the Lithuanians. Well, Stefano Tonat, Awudu Abbas, Pietro Aradori. That's what it means to them. That's what it means to the home fans. Well, you can see there was not a lot to separate these two teams. Lithuanians just shooting a little bit better from the three-point line, while the Italians just edging them over from within the rainbow with the rebounds, the assists, the steals. It says it all. The Azzurri were just a better team tonight. And again, you look at the turnovers. Italy was 6 turnovers, while Lithuania were 15. Just one too many, especially for their standard. Although look at this game as a disappointment. Lithuania will put a line under it. You definitely know they're going to have to change for the next one. Remember, just because they've qualified doesn't mean the job's done. Kalnietis top scorer there with 15. Machulis had 10 points and 10 rebounds. Kalnietis also had 6 assists, 4 away from his double-double. Again, he also had 4 turnovers for that matter, but Vitale with 3 steals. That was just a night here for the Lithuanians. Lithuania will be in action again on Sunday as they're at home to Croatia. Croatia just coming up with a victory this evening against Hungary. Well, Abbas, Pietro, Sacchetti, and Vitale just taking the selfies with the home crowd. What a game it was here tonight. Abbas had 13. He was the top scorer for the Azzurri. Molinaro chipped in 11. And Pietro Aradori, relatively quiet night for him. He was 3rd top scorer for the Italians. But again, what a game of basketball it was. Christian Burns also having a good night. And he looks just a little bit more calm, a little bit more relaxed, as he knows they step just a little bit closer. Well, again, where next? The Lithuanians will be at home to Croatia. The Italians will be on the road to Poland. Poland, Croatia will be trying just to edge their way into that 3rd place. It looks pretty definite now. The Italians, Lithuanians are going to make up those top 2 spots. But just who is going to make that 3rd spot? Will it be Croatia? Will it be Hungary? Will it be Poland? Or will it be the Netherlands? They're not out of it yet. Well, again, the thing for the Lithuanians is even though they've qualified, when they get to the World Cup, Are they going to go with the same team, or are they going to make some more changes? Lithuania, a world powerhouse. They say in European basketball, but for me, it's about international basketball. They're a top dog to be reckoned with. And there you can see Machulis for his efforts, his double-double tonight. Veteran years, played for some of the top clubs in Europe. Currently one of those being Ike. What a pass from Vitale to Christian Burns. Vitale just does so well as he hit a few three-pointers tonight. The fast break basketball from the Lithuanians. As Pietro Aradori tips it into his own basket. Again, Kalnietis having a good night, hitting some big, big three-pointers. You can see just sinks a triple. And the visiting fans. Basketball, they say it's a religion in Lithuania. Some people just say, oh, it's more important than that. I mean, really, basketball is a national obsession in Lithuania. Some would say probably more of a national obsession than football is in Italy. Paul Baliga showing the desire, the passion. Well, that is as it stands here. As the Italians come up victorious. And they'll move on to their next games with Poland. We thank you for joining us here in Breccia. We'll see you for more games. It's only the first day of the fifth window. And we'll see you for more games here from the FIBA World Cup qualifiers.